It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And pitching here today, number 8.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
The pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Jackson Merrill in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. One out, base is empty. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Machado. And Manny gets a piece. One out and a runner at second. That's through there for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Out to short, Betts. Tosses across the first. Machado out of the play. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, and that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Michael King.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Inside, and that is ball one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Freedom.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back. Way back there and gone. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's Mookie now. That misses, and that's ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Next offering is fouled back.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Turns and fires to Betts. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So here's Kyle Tucker now. In there at the knees. 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. That's down and in.
1-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fourth.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Two out, space is empty. Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. And that one missing low. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fifth.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Smash to the left side. They get the force. That's out number 3. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Sheets.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
And that misses. And that's ball 3. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Next offering is downstairs. Fastball for a strike. And that is in for a strike. And now it's 3-2. Stays alive. Cronenworth will take his base.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's Miguel Andujar. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Ground ball right side. Rojas with the throw to first. And that will end the inning. Padres leave one, and it remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
King back to work. Fought off foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Laureano makes the play. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Max Muncy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one is downstairs. Now 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And it is 2-1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Check swing, and he went 2-2 now. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Sends it to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Fermin in his third season, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Line drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. So a man on base to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Luke. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
1-0.
Fermin gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That clips the corner.
Two balls, one strike.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-1.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker sizes this one up. One away.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Doubled his first time. Center field. Padres under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now it's Manny Machado. Grounded out to shorten his first trip.
Machado.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Fouled off left side.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Coming home. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Laureano comes up to hit. He popped out his first time. In there at the knees.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
The 0-1. That one fouled off. And down on strikes. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. That one is upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one outside. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He dives but can't make the play, and that's a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. But man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. And ball 1.
1-0.
That one off the mark, and now 2-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's inside. Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss as they green light him.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses. Full count now.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and he's out. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's the ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. Start of the 4th. Now at the plate, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
Nasty pitch right there. 0-1.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one's in there, and the count 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that one is inside. That one 95 to finish him off. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Struck out swinging his first time. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball. The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. That's in there. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
The batter, number 9.
Go ahead run on base. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Next offering is fouled back. Bogaerts, the base runner at first with 1 out. And Jake has entered the K zone. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Just missed.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And another ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. 1 left for San Diego. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Kyle Tucker. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
1 ball, no strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Misses inside, and it's 2-0. Tap foul at the plate. That one not close, and that's ball 3. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Freddie.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Line drive, and there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
First and second, no outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to Cronenworth. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat. Ball 1, no strikes. This one chopped up the middle. Tosses to first. They get the out on Muncy. And the inning is over. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Freeman. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one almost hit him. Liner, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
The batter, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Tatis waits. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And that's down and away. Fermin gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 2. To third. Nice stop. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Just a beautiful play right there to get an out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Here comes Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. Two outs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 78 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Driver getting cranked up as well. Outside, and it's 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Padres trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that is that. Padres leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. King back to work. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. See you later. A towering shot to center, and they add a run. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Michael King won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
so the Padres with a new arm on the mound, David Morgan.
66.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. A single his first time. That misses the zone. Ball one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Movement in the bullpen. Ron Marinaccio up and loosening in the pen. Popped up. Fermin settles under it. Makes the grab, one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And now 3-1. There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now it's Mookie Betts. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit in the air, right field. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not
Now
allowing
back,
it to
right
stay
fielder,
in the head, but
Dial.
going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. He is struck out, and he is walked. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ripped on a line, and it goes just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. Back after this on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 78. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 78.
Here's Ramon
Leading off
Laureano.
for San Diego, the left fielder, number 5, Ramon Laureano.
Swing and a miss at a slider. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Blake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia also throwing. That one in the dirt. 1-1. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now it's even up. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's a little bit high. And now it's 3-2.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back
Now
at the
batting,
plate.
the
2
first
strikes,
baseman,
the sort of pitch you're
Gavin
hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Sheets. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
The Dodgers leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Not close with that one, and the count is even 2-2. In the air, left side. Hernandez sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
2 down,
Andrew
base is empty.
Bogart.
Here's Bogarts now. Bogarts, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Aruba. Close, but called a ball, and that's ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Off the mark there. 3-0. And there's ball 4.
Take it base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Cronenworth in the box again, takes the strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baia. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Move to first. Bogarts dives back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Pajes right there to make the grab. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 1. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
John
Dodgers,
Shelby with Chris
the
Singleton
first
in the
baseman,
booth. And
Freddie
leading off the bottom of the sixth,
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman. That just misses, and that is ball one.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Freeman hits it in the air. Merrill in position, squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Will Smith to the plate.
Smith.
And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Fair ball. The throw to third and into second with one away. That's a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's grounded out a couple of times. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The Dodgers threatening. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Base hit, one run is in. Now a long throw home, and he's out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice pro hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. First pitch, not close. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So they get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres 1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. Ball 1, no strikes. That one ripped left field. And in one hops the wall.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher.
Man at first,
Freddie
nobody out. Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. He's 2 for 2. That's in there. It's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Andujar on at first, nobody out. Pulls that one foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Tatis now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-2.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. 3-2 now. Right through there, got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Merrill stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
1-0.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ron Marinaccio.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
The second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Next offering is fouled back. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Fermin down to first with it. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the fifth.
It seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a big swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Wandy Peralta, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge. It can change the ball game.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch is in the dirt. Now 2-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together
Now
for him. Timing on the
right
swing was
fielder,
good. Able to shoot
Kyle
the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And next for L.A., Kyle Tucker. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. Betts off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner, and Betts dives back. That one almost got him. That's ripped to right down the line and makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. So the Dodgers leave one. They lead it, though, 6-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Blake Trinan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Swing and a foul straight back. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 3 in this one. Misses
No,
outside.
that's a ball.
Ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jack Driver appears to be getting loose. The Dodgers leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th.
2-1.
Line drive and a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Gavin Sheets will hit next.
Sheets.
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch, and he just misses. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. That's to third. Muncy throws to first in time, and that is that. 1 left for San Diego. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Now pitching for
Back
San
now,
Diego.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
1.
bottom of the 8th. Yuki Matsui.
I think it's got to be a little
Matsui.
tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Freeman.
Freeman stands in now and watches strike 1.
Strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, right side. Tatis should have this one. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And there's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that's in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Up next for the Dodgers.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Right through there for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one missing inside.
2-2.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So up next, Andy Pajes. Pitch misses. 1-0. Hernandez on second. Muncy at first. 2 out of the inning. And that's through there for a strike. And the count even at 1. Chop back up the middle. Bogarts. They take the force out. Inning over. Dodgers strand a couple. They still lead it though. 6-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second base. Here's the veteran outfielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's outside, and we're underway. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And he deals. Outside with a breaking ball. That one misses, and the count's full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Jackson Merrill, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Manny Machado in the box now as he leaves that one up high. 2 out, space is empty. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Tap back to the mound. Throw on to Freeman. Machado is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Michael King. What do you have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Falling behind 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Mookie Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. Towards first, Sheets. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track. Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap, because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
So, man aboard. Here's Freddie Freeman now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that is that. One left for L.A. Scoreless after one. And we're back. Laureano comes up to hit.
The left fielder, number 5, Ramon Laureano.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. And ball one. Man at second. On the ground right side. One out in second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. First pitch misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Rip to right. Tucker makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in to score the sac fly, and it's 1-0.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Inside. And the count 1-2. That's a little bit low. That's off the inside corner. Full count now.
Boom, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Fought off foul. Two outs. Smoked on the ground a second. Rojas with the throw to first. And that is the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And up to the plate is Will Smith. King back to work. In the air, right field. Tatis has this one sized up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting six, the left fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Upstairs.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Max Muncy. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. That's way outside. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail here 1-0. On to the third inning. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Fermin goes 5 feet 9 inches, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Strike on the inside corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Now a pop-up on the infield. Betts hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis
So with
Jr.
one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1 strike.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So a man at first. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1. Fastball is outside.
2 quick outs. Needed to get that 3rd one. Wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
And it's even up. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. In the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Padres lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pappas. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Merrill under it. And it's caught for the out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Right down the chute, strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The changeup missing. Going to count 1 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Dodgers down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Ramon Laureano. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Ball to strike. The pitch. Just missed.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3 and 2. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Grounded out his first time. That one ripped. Banks off the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Dives in. Beats the tag. He scores. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man at second. Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Pajes makes the grab, and there's one down. Now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. One out, and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Up the middle. That's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline, and they lead by 3.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
One down. Now it's the DH, Miguel Andujar. Grounded out his first time up.
That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 78 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Driver, the lefty, warming up as well. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cronenworth at first, 1 gone.
Two.
In the dirt. Squirts away a little bit. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw skips and he can't pick it cleanly. So they get
Up
just 1.
The catcher, ready for me.
So digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Close one doesn't get the call. And it's 1-2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom 4, Mookie Betts will get us started. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Turns and fires to Betts. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On the ground. Machado throws to first in time. And Betts is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that drops in for a strike. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Fastball right back to the mound. To first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Two outs. And it's fouled away. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The other way, and he beats the shift, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. Flied to right his first time. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. The 1-0. Smith tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Just missed. Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next pitch is outside.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Freeman at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. And this one squirts away from the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. That one misses, and the count's full. Max Muncy waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
load the bases.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Two outs, bases full. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And fouled off. The Dodgers threatening. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Outside low, and that is ball one.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Dodgers.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 78.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The right fielder.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. And now the count is even.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
1-1 now. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Now Machado up here.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty close right there.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runner first with 2 away. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Next offering is in for a strike. Laureano leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one down the line and foul ball. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning at the plate. Andy Pajes. King back to work. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
So the batting order turns over, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he's there with a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now it's Mookie Betts, has grounded out a couple of times. Right through there for a strike. And that's down and away. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So the Dodgers leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back. And now, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off for the Padres, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The wind of the pitch. Gets the call. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the left-hander, up and throwing. Trinan, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a ball popped up. Rojas makes the catch and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman Jake Cronenworth.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. A walk, and he's also singled. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Miguel.
So here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Inside, just missed. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's a high chopper. Bogarts. The throw to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
Here's a catcher to hit. Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate
Now
tends to
back,
have trouble
left
with.
fielder,
And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two outs. Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for L.A. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Freddie Fermin. Right through there for a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tucker makes the play, and there's one away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 3. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And that's in there for strike 1. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Number 3,
2 down, bases empty.
Merrill.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And there's the strike. That's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
On its way to the corner, Tucker really on his horse for it. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for
Ron Marinaccio will take over
number
here.
97. Ron Marinaccio.
Muncy digs
Lead
in.
up for the Dodgers.
The Dodgers
The third baseman,
in striking
Matt
distance, but have some work to do.
Muncy.
Boom, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Oh, he
No,
doesn't
that's
get
a
the
ball.
call. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Backed off the plate that time. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score
Now
in this
batting,
one. Don't want to wake the team up with the free pass.
Man at first, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a strike. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Wandy Peralta preparing to come on if needed. Matsui also getting ready. That one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Muncy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball
Now
has become
batting,
such a great
baseman,
pitch for
Miguel.
pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay
Rojas.
back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
In there at the knees. And that's strike 2.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 outs.
Now back.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei.
Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. In the dirt, blocked. That one not close. And the count is 2-0. The Padres leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, and he went. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one missing low. Fastball for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
49.
Blake Trinan.
Blake Trinan.
Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's towards center. Pajes hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Ramon.
Here's Ramon Laureano. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. In there for strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. On the ground, and that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one hit to right. Tucker on his way over. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. That one missed.
1-0. Strike. Woo.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Okay.
He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're in front 4-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yuki Matsui.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 1, Yuki Matsui.
Here's Mookie now.
Leading up
0
for
for
the
3
Padres,
with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Mookie Betts.
And Mookie takes. Bullpen action for the Padres. David Morgan getting loose out there. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Out to center. Merrill under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
The Dodgers down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. So 2 balls and no strikes. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And a foul ball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Sheets pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
1 and out.
Two down, nobody on. That one pushed to the left and foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And Freddie takes the K. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 4-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Treinen, the tall righty, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Miguel Andujar, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Last chance for the home team. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Matsui back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And a foul ball. In the air out towards right center. Merrill sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
He's 2 outs away. And next for L.A., Max Muncy. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
On the ground, a short could be 2. There's 1. The double play ends it right here.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton.